Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The Juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now. Nine minutes to go to showtime. Popcorn, rich with hot melted butter. All kinds of candy. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. Eight minutes to go to showtime.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Seven minutes to go to showtime. Hot popcorn just popped. Fresh roasted peanuts. How about a pizza? None better anywhere. Sizzling hamburgers grilled to your taste. We've a large assortment of freshly made sandwiches. Six minutes to go to showtime.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons of drive-in theaters.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar, like soft drinks, hot dogs, good hot coffee, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron of this drive-in.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Hey, Snowball Power, thanks for the first. I didn't mean to display capture there. We're playing Finding Paradise again. We're going to finish this game. One day we're going to finish it. Can't tell you when, because I don't know. Oh, Jesus, that's loud. Scared the fuck out of me. Actually, I think we determined that, going that screen is probably the best. It's a horror game now. We were playing Kinito Pet the other day, or this morning New Zealand time. Interesting game. I wanted them to do more with it. I really, really liked it. But I was just sort of disappointed with it, because I don't think they did enough. I don't know if you've heard of Kinito Pet or played Kinito Pet, but I just really expected a lot more from it. I really, really enjoyed what I played of it, but I'm like, oh, they could have really done a lot more with some of the stuff. Yeah, well, I did a stream this morning. It's Easter, so I got the day off. I streamed a lot later than I wanted to. I snuck a bonus one in. I'll play Kinito Pet again, because I've only finished it the one time. I've only played the one playthrough, and I know you're going to need to play through it multiple times to get the full experience. So it will be revisited. Going for horror games is a horror game I really, really want to play. I'm waiting for it to be discounted, but I can't remember what it's called. It's a Chiller's Art game, which I really like their games. It's the new one they did, set on a train. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. Hey, it's Beetle. Thanks for the raid. How are you doing, Franklin? I didn't expect to see you here. I thought you'd still be streaming. Well, shout out Beetle. Oh shit, I love the Beavis and Butthead emote. I didn't expect you. I thought you'd be streaming a bit longer. I'm sorry I didn't hang out as long as I wanted either, because I had a few other things I needed to do. But Beetle was streaming Hitman. Beetle's one of the nicest people, if not the nicest people on Twitch. Nicest person on Twitch. So absolutely, please give Beetle a follow. He is a saint of a lad. Lovely lad. And plays a cool game. Shinkansen is what I wanted to get. I'm waiting for it to be discounted. But I really like Chiller's Arts games, horror games. Really like them. And what I've seen of this, I haven't spoiled it, but it looks really good. So I really want to play it. Excited for it to be discounted, but I just can't justify the cost at the moment. But I don't have any real... No streaking! No streaking, only streaming. There are no super good horror games looking on my Steam at the moment. I'm just sort of looking. Man, that looks horror-y. Horror-y. We need to really play some hardcore horrors again, I think. Because it's been a while. The last one I played, I think, was the last Fears of Fathom game, which I really liked. But yeah, thanks for the 5-stream streak as well. Good to see you as always, Beetle, my friend. Let's turn the volume off the game and carry on where we left off. What are we up to? All good. Hopefully everything's alright. Hopefully nothing that popped up was too urgent. Yeah, I had to not hop off, but I just had stuff to do. We had a pizza party at my house because one of my friends is being not deported, but being forced to leave the country for a short period of time. So we wanted to say bye, and so we had a little shindig. Had a pizza party to send them off. That brightness is way too bright. I had a pizza party to send them off. And yeah, that's the be all and end all of it. I'm saying like, oh, head over this. No. Oh, you're all good, man. I hope all is well. I'm adjusting this. I'm trying to get the camera to fit properly. Why is the camera not working properly? Yes, that. I've broken the camera. Ooh. That's good enough. That's good enough. No, oh, good. So now what I was saying is we had a pizza party and I had to clean up. It leaves a lot of mess afterwards. If I didn't clean up then, I was never going to clean up. So I figured, shit, I better start getting onto it. So I had to clean up my mess. Sophia, the storm grounded my plane. Grounded my plane back all day, and I just... What? Why can't I skip? There we go. You made it. Ooh. Is that... I can't remember the kid's name. Honey, you're vibrating the baby. I'm just gonna be right back. Is that a regret? They scarped? Needed to take a breather. I get it. Fair enough. I should have just changed that. You're happy though, right? Oh, what's happening with my bloody... heater keeps turning off. Of course I am. It's just that... I don't know. I was in such a rush to get back and suddenly seeing him here. I guess I needed a moment for it to sink in. Hey, it's okay. I feel it too, you know. But, well, maybe it's as they say. Maybe we never meant to feel ready. How could I? When I feel no different from the kid I was yesterday. But you are. You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. I don't know what changed, but you're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. I couldn't even make it here when he was born. Well, hey, we didn't know he was so eager to meet us early. What matters is you're here now. I'm gonna be okay. Hope you're doing well, Beetle, and Franklin, and Wolf as well. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying your Easter. Hope you get a break over Easter. Some time to spend with family and far now. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. Be chilling with friends, it's nice. I mean, that's what I mean, like, by far now, it's, for those that don't know, it's a New Zealand phrase. It's meant to be family, but it's more deeper than that. It's you know, friends, it's close community. Far now can be any of those groups that you see as a family. No regret. Note regret absence. Got today and tomorrow. Nice. Might visit your grandma tomorrow. Have a nice Easter dinner. Nice. We'll be seeing, like I said, like far now. We had friends over today. I count them as my far now. We'll be seeing my family Sunday night for Easter. That's extended family. They're coming down from further up the North Island. So we'll be doing the whole favorite chocolate. My favorite chocolate is honestly potentially a controversial opinion, being that I'm from New Zealand. My favorite chocolate is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And to be even more controversial, my second favorite is a Bounty Bar. I know people don't like coconut. I do. So I'm a controversial man. What can I say? What about yourself, Snow? What about everybody? I'm interested in what everybody's choice is. If you love a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, it's sort of just semi-controversial. I guess even outside of America, because American chocolate's not particularly famous for being nice chocolate. But I really love a peanut butter cup. In my opinion, top tier. Absolute top tier chocolate. You know, we got all of our chocolate here. Dude, don't get me started. Whenever I can, I demolish. I get the boxes of Maltesers, like the big boxes, and I demolish them in real time. I often get them here real cheap whenever, like, it'll be the same once Easter finishes. They'll drop in price, it just plummet in price. So you can get, like, I don't know where you're from in the world, so, but like for £2, for two pounds British, you get one of the big boxes. I just demolish them. After Easter, after Christmas, after any of those events, it just plummets in price. I just buy a ton of those boxes and just demolish them. It's so good. Legitimately. Mint chocolate for you. I do like mint chocolate. Do you know what's hilarious is probably too strong a word. But I got my partner a box of roses, which is similar to Selections, but not quite. Selections are apparently better. I've never tried Selections. But she hates the mint and orange and strawberry. I was just demolishing those. I'm not big on the orange. don't dislike it, just not big on it. Mint I like, strawberry I like. But yeah, Maltesers are absolutely a good shout. Oh yeah. I had a feeling that's probably what you meant, but I wasn't certain. But yeah, no, I bought her some roses, and yeah, she doesn't like the strawberry, doesn't like the orange, doesn't like the mint, so I just demolished those. Strawberry I love, and mint I love. But, oh, the more I think about it, Snow, I think actually Maltesers might be my second favorite. Ferrero Rocher are really nice. We used to get same of those. Whenever like an event finishes, Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas, and Easter, they plummet in price. So you can get big boxes of those, demolish them. Kinder, I like Kinder, but they're probably not my top. But I do like a Kinder. How are you doing anyway? Triple double danger D. Good to see you this morning New Zealand time. I was lurking in your stream a bit afterwards. I had to do chores, so that's why I wasn't too busy talking. But I was listening to you while I was doing dishes and stuff like that. I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Had a nice day. I guess sort of slightly I don't know if somber's the right word. Melancholy? I don't know what you really call it. I was just saying before, we had a pizza party at my house because one of our friends is temporarily being deported. He's from Canada and he's moved here but having some visa issues. Where's our pizza? I've still got some left upstairs. It was like build your own pizza sort of pizza party. So we made the dough and had some ingredients. So like you just got to put whatever ingredients you wanted on it, chuck it in the oven, have a go. So I think there's like probably a pizza's worth of slices still up there, mixed ones. Wow, far out. Where is he? Did we get drifted from the spawn point? Don't worry, I got this. Yeah, exactly. I enjoyed it. Why so blue? It's because literally, like, I've gone with a blue background just because my hair's blue at the moment. And also because the blue moment. But it's literally just to match my hair. I don't know what you're playing, but let's try and keep it simple. Don't worry, it doesn't get any simpler than this. Is that? Hook shot. Come on, give me a break. I've always wanted to try this. Legend of Zelda reference. It's alright, I guess it's straightforward enough. Yeah! I can feel it, Eva. What? There's hook shot. There's a hook shot that will pierce the heavens. Why does it shoot straight up? Did we just hit Jupiter? Dude, unshrink Jupiter and put it back into orbit right now. Relax. It was a copy and paste, not a cut and paste. I thought it was the moon as well initially, Triple D. I saw it was stupid because of the pattern, but I thought it was going to be the moon. As soon as it started coming down, I thought it was going to be the moon because of the previous game. I thought it was going to be like Remember To the Moon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not only mentioned as part procedurally generated. Now let me turn on its localized gravity. Yeah, this music is specifically from To the Moon. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be a reference. What is wrong with you? What? You said it was alright to use my hook shot. Let's just turn up the gravity and... Bye, Jupiter. Thanks for the lift. I think I've shown the big box I've got of To the Moon behind me. I need to open it at some point because I don't want to keep it sealed forever. I'm not that sort of nerdy. It's a game that I love, so I do want to open it. At least it wasn't Uranus. What was that? Nothing. Let's get going. Talk about staying up past bedtime. But yeah, I want to open the box because I want to get the platypus out. It's got a... That's it there. It's got the platypus from To the Moon in it. Don't even bother. It's not going to fly over, you know? We're too far apart. It'll be worth $10 in New Zealand one day. Don't open it. Get it certified by an auction house. I don't know if it's ever... It's I think it actually sells for a bit now. But it's just one of those things I'm not interested in selling. I've got some stuff that I sort of go, fuck, I should probably resell it at some point. But I kind of just do want to cuddle the platypus. So are you ever going to finish telling the story? Huh? The one with the injured bird that you found when you were a kid. We played that game. I've got quite a few sealed games and boxes. I've got the Night in the Woods sealed box as well. The weirdest thing I got sealed is Windows 95. I've got a copy of Windows 95 still sealed in the box. Actually, I don't think it is the weird. I don't know what the weirdest one is. I'm trying to think of what else I've got. So I've got some other stuff I found in op shops. It's sort of like I can't even think. But it's the one I like the most. I've had a bunch of old Windows CDs, but they were sealed, but they came unsealed annoyingly. There's not much to it. You know how it goes. The bird had a broken wing. I took care of it for a while. The vet took it in afterwards, but what? But I tried to steal the bird back. You thought you'd take better care of it? Of course not. I knew I shouldn't have. And why? Because it was my only friend, I guess. I just didn't want to let it go. Oh. Wow, what a load of sappy saccharine. I don't know how many kids know saccharine, but okay. Change of plan. It's not tomorrow you're seeing your grandma. It's Monday. At least you have that day off too. Yeah, I'm back to work on Tuesday. Again, slightly nervous about going back. Especially since I've got so little time before I go on holiday. So creeping up closer and closer. So I'm sort of getting a bit anxious about it. it's more just, I guess, the lack of job security at the moment, and the fact that while I go away, it's going to put me at more risk. I might give you a handkerchief for a dog or even a cat, but a bird. Well, I've had a bird egg a long time ago. My mum swapped it with a dead quail. Fucking hell, that's such an outrageous story. I love it. It's so over the top, I just couldn't help but laugh my ass off at it. It's great. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Even I told the story, even before even when I told the story to either thought that or got bored to sleep. Yeah, can't help you there. But everyone goes into things with their own context, you know? Maybe it's only fair that they didn't care much for it. Maybe the bird was something different to you than it was to them. Or maybe you just sucked at telling the story. I just wanted them to relate. Yeah, how did that work out for you? Not every story's meant to be told, you know. Some of them are meant to be kept. So, how did it end? I think the bird flew off. I think I lost it. But it came back one day. Came back to say goodbye one day. You think? I don't know. I kept mixing up reality with a daydream back then. I guess I was living in my head a little too much. Made it. Huh? You're getting better at this. I used to daydream about taking off in a big paper airplane, you know? We'd fly all over the world, seeing all kinds of sights. I could just fly across from balcony to balcony. Well, that's dumb. You can't fly on paper planes, silly. No duh. I mean, if you really want to fly so bad, why don't you go and become a pilot? Wait, you're serious? Yeah, why not? What do you mean, why not? So this is where you got the idea from another girl that wasn't his wife. Ooh. One doesn't simply go and become a pilot. Why doesn't one? Because how? You train. Well, planes take off for airports, right? Doesn't hurt to find one and ask. That's... If only it could be that simple. If you just let it be, maybe it could. Oh. I should go, Colin. I know. Hey, I'm gonna look for the airport tomorrow. I don't know how old they're meant to be here. I'm guessing teenagers now. Nope, flying. We haven't actually looked at the notes. Fages Colin to find an airport and look for a way. Colin missed Elizabeth Asher. There's sure a lot where Colin lives, strangely. I think Faye played that accompanied Colin's scales. I think Sophia played that accompanied Colin's scales. The girl across the balcony. Ooh. Colin hated playing the cello as a kid. Colin loved playing the cello as a kid. last landing Colin's career didn't quite hit the mark. Colin loved watching Brewdog, the red-nosed corgi. Something interfering with the memory traversal. They quack things up. Colin wanted grandkids. To die happy while changing as little as possible. There's an instance of Colin on the most recent memories balcony. It's full of blank pages. I found he kept a pot of hibiscus around the house. I already messaged in a sec, so I'm just going through these. Colin used to work for airlines as a commercial pilot. Colin plays the cello. Apparently not well though. Before I had to wrap up, we're discussing films. I suggested popping a link in Pop Culture Discord. If you've got any films or TV shows you'd like to share, feel free to pop it in Discord. That would be really cool to watch along. I'll see if I can think of some ideas. Main one, obviously, I mentioned to you before that I think you'd like is Midnight in Paris. Just because of the whole 1920s theming to it. Wow, seems like he ran into a poster sale. Or puberty. Poster of a horror movie. Huh? Didn't think he ever had it in him. But I'd be definitely keen to join a movie watch on. I mean, if you really wanted to fly so bad, they said, why don't you go and become a pilot? So this green book from the shelf is just a journal? Seems legit. With a balcony room like this, his parents are sure confident with his sleepwalklessness. Locked. What am I missing? Most of Chagua Island surrounded by a lagoon and barrier reef. That looks familiar. It's the same place as the painting hanging above his bed in his elderly days. Alright. I saw this exact picture in the attic earlier. For a teenager, he sure had some old-fashioned taste in posters. I don't like this game. I mean, this mini game thing. I did that wrong. I prefer the one from To the Moon. A lot easier. Even though it looked easy, it's just I find that one more of a pain in the ass to do. Well, so much for the cliffhanger of where he became a pilot, eh? Well, we already knew he became a pilot. More like cliffhanger. Oh, where did I put it? I need to find that book. I brought down my book of dad jokes. Obviously, my brand was bearing in mind different time zones. You in New Zealand, you in Rabies in UK. I think Rabies is UK based. Franklin is US. So I was thinking of that. Yeah, it's always tricky. I'm sure you can sort of work something out. My problem is work. If I'm at work, I can sometimes listen, but I can't talk. Depending what's going on, like if I've just got to work, I can stick earphones in and just listen. But if it's like if I'm during a meeting or something more interactive, where I need to talk to people and that sort of thing, obviously I can't. But if I'm just sitting at my desk, I can pop earphones in and listen. Oakland Center, Cactus 135, cruising flight level 390. Cactus 135, Oakland Center, altimeter setting 3007. See ya. Altimeter 3007, Cactus 135 out. See green on? You're gonna play by the rules and use improper radio words. Every single time. And when you're not on the radio at home to your wife, the chief instructor said, "Do I look like the chief instructor? Is her face also endowed with this award-winning mustache? Mustache? Don't think I'll be going easy on you just because this is your first flight with the company. As my first officer, there's only two things I ever want to hear from you. They're yes, Captain, and landing gear down." That's funny, sir. Do I look funny to you? No, you don't, sir. What did I just say about the only two things I expect to hear from you? Yes, Captain. So do I look funny to you? Landing gear down? Son of a gun, they sent me all the brainless pretty ones. Did you just hit on him? This can't be serious. Well, yeah, our memories get exaggerated sometimes. I hope. I was literally thinking that today we were watching some of his videos with the friends. We started, I can't remember how we got on the topic. I can't remember. They were talking something about one of them really hated the idea of being stuck in a cave. So I was like, I have to show you a video and show them the cave hotel. I can't remember exactly what it was, but something along those lines. But yeah, I was thinking about the plane one, and apparently there's another one. He stayed in another airplane hotel, which I need to watch, which might happen tonight. Actually, fuck it, we'll do it tonight. I think it's a different one. Is there some pre-flight checklist glue here? But yeah, absolutely, I'd love to stay in that. Well, how was the first day? Is Captain Ernst always like that? He barely did a thing but sit there. Huh, yeah. Should probably get used to that for a while. Forget about him, though. Got any plans for the night? The flight attendants I were thinking of taking it for some drinks to celebrate. It was legit that. I can't remember exactly what they were talking about, but it's something very close to that. It's like, well, I think you should watch this video. They loved it though. It was more a couple. One of them, the friend that was leaving, he didn't like it, but his boyfriend loved it. He was just like, "This looks amazing. This looks so cool." Flight attendants, yeah, we read that. I would tell him thanks, but I bet he'd straight back home. My wife's just about halfway through her first trimester. I'm away for long enough as it is. Wow, double congrats. Got a name picked yet? Yeah, we're thinking Asher. What's the... Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, what the hell is this? Oh. Thing done. But yeah, we didn't watch. We watched a few of his videos. We didn't watch the plain one. We watched. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what else we watched. Yeah, I'm struggling to remember. We watched the one that we haven't watched the stream before, where he goes to Legoland with his wife and kid. But I'm trying to remember what else we watched. And I can't think we watched a few of them. and it's just not coming to my brain. Yeah, I was still saying the same thing, that the trip seems a bit much. The hotel itself looks lovely, though. Oh, it's gonna bother me now. Is it gonna be saved on my phone? No, it's not. Damn it. That's annoying. I didn't get saved in my history. Go on, ask him. Oh, it looked really, really fun. Excuse me. Are you an airline pilot? It's a small municipal airport, kid. You won't find any airlines here. I'm a charter pilot. You looking to charter a plane? I'm looking to learn how to fly. Can you teach me? Looking for an early start, huh? Sounds like you want to talk to the flight school instead. Make a turn up ahead, follow the hall. They'll deal with you at the dispatch. See? I told you it was worth a try. Surprised he doesn't remember that face. I bet he knows something about it. Hey, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Yeah, I'm trying to find out how to become a pilot. Well, it's simple. You get an instructor and you train. I'm actually working my own license, halfway done in fact. Isn't it expensive to train? Yeah, but that's why I'm working here part-time. Pays not much, but it discounts the but the discounts on training flights help. It is slightly bugging me. I just really can't remember what the other video we watched was. Give me my fix, you stupid thing. Who the hell's Barry? Why do I never learn? What in the world is that? Just leaving something for the class. Maybe the head should be smaller for aerodynamic's sake. Who cares? It's got extra promotion coming out of its butt. Well, maybe someone will find music in this, amusement in this. Music? Amusement? Surprised there's no thing here. Memory core. There's airplanes outside. I bet this is where they dispatched them. We do offer flight training, and you do meet the requirements, but it's costly. Is there any other way at all? Well, it's not up to me to say, but why don't you check with the owner? He's on break right now. I'll let him know you're coming. The owner of the entire airport? Yep. It's a family-owned airport. His office is on the other side of the hall. Did you hear that? It's family-owned. What does that mean? It means it's owned by a family, duh. And also, it's probably mafia. Mafia? What mafia? And I'm behind you, you know? Yeah, just like The Godfather. Just go visit. What? It's not what it means by family. Silly kids. Two words, low clouds. Yep, you're cancelled for the day. Oh, cutscene. You gotta be kidding me. So, you're the kid they told me about. Look, sir, I don't want any trouble. Of course you don't, son. There's word on the street that you want to become a pilot. Yes, sir. But you have no experience. No, sir. No background? No. And you have no money. I don't, sir. Yet you come here on the day of my own daughter's flight exam to request my hospitality to make use of my faculty without an offer. Do you disrespect me and my family's airport? Psst, tell him you got strong arms and you can help around the airport. I've got reasonably strong arms. Oh? You saying that is a Godfather's reference? Are you saying you're up for work? Yes, you are. Yeah, I am. Interesting proposal. You come to me today on the day of my daughter's wedding. It's true. There have been a few positions opening up recently. Perhaps we can use a hand. Very well, your offer is one I won't refuse. Another reference. Goodness gracious, I gotta stop yawning. Another amaretto sour, Ricardo, and hold the amaretto. Kid, you work for me now. With the earnings, she'll pay for your training, one flight at a time. Quick, thank him and step back. Thank you for your kindness, sir. See, you did it. Wait a minute. What has happened is that I just applied for a job. Shh, you're practically done to boss now. So, sorry. Assuming exaggeration of memories. Is this like racist to Italians? I can't tell. We're talking about Goodfellas. Goodfellas is a fantastic movie. It's my favorite of the mafia-esque films. Italian isn't a race, Neil. I mean, it is. But he does have the tendency to get creative with his memories. Hey, maybe that's just what he gets for watching a movie when he's 8. Anyhow, let's see if the Don has anything for us. I think the cat broke. You haven't seen it? It's, I mean, there you go. Oh, yeah, it's alright. Nope, guess not. I don't even know what's going on there. It's, yeah, I really like it. It is my favorite of those mafia films. So it should be one of the ones that you do a movie watch along for. I have no idea how to do this. Oh, easy. I just sort of fluked that one. Of course, they're like funny how's the one scene that everybody knows. Funny? Do I seem funny to you? Funny how? Clown, do I amuse you? Finally, some tropical air. Here you go, sir. Your amaretto sour? Hold the amaretto. Thanks. Just the way I like it. And for you, lady, amaretto sour? Hold the sour. Why, thank you. I didn't know you guys make this. Jeez, Grace, I really can't stop yawning tonight. I might have to do a shorter stream. You gonna be able to handle all that lemon juice? It's an old favorite. We're actually here. You wanted to visit for a long time now, haven't you? Is everything you dreamed of it would be? Well, when you got expectations. But yes, it's still beautiful. Where is it? How about you, though? Huh? You know, spending half our savings on a delayed honeymoon and all that. Hey, that's not a ton of things like that. We'll bounce back. I've got quite a few gigs when we get back. Not to mention your new job, Mr. Airline Pilot. Don't jinx it. It must be a while until I start with the company. Besides, the pay's not going to be good for a while. Hey, as long as you get to wear the cool shades. I took a... Good, yeah. I'm really tired. I'm not actually tired, I'm just yawning a lot. I talked with Maria last week. We got flexible hours arranged. So we're ready, huh? Yeah, as ready as we're ever going to be. You know, this might be the last trip like this we have in a long time. May the little bastard pay for the occasions we miss one day. In the meantime, all the more reason to enjoy the rest of it. Here's to the rest of it. Yeah, here's... Shit. Shit. Smooth fella. No regrets, sloppy start. Shit. Where's this meant to be? Hawaii? Come on, Colin, the water's not that cold. We missed one. Let's go. Fia, you still awake? I told you lemon juice is the way to go. That hibiscus. This is a more suitable place for that kind of flower. A faded painting of Bora Bora. Oh, that's where it is then. Blank piece of paper. Looks like he's about to lay down some rhymes. Yay, backtracking. At least it's a beach. I mean, Yes, yeah, this is the beach. I was sort of expecting something to happen. Gosh, how do you do this one? You can't move anything up and down. Ah, okay. Oops. Wait, how do I get that? Ah, wait, I see. Don't worry. I see. This one. Boom, there. I possibly could. We were sort of considering it with this place. When we bought this house, and not doing it sort of a traditional B&B, but doing at least something, because we had the downstairs, which is where I am now, but when we sort of bought this place, we weren't really using the downstairs, and we were wanting to convert it into something to sort of have it run as a B&B. But we sort of decided against it, and we sort of ended up filling up the downstairs with our own stuff. Obviously, all this stuff here being mine. And we're sort of got in a position where we could live without needing to do it. Ironically, it might be something that's still in the cards, and not necessarily by choice. So, you know, to tell you the truth, it's something that legit might have it. It is, though. In all fairness, in all honesty, this is technically a cave. Where I am right now is built underground. Hey, your shift's about to start at the shop. Okay, I'm almost done here. Did you ever get your homework done yet? I'll do it when there are no customers. Sneaky, I like it. Did you get yours done? Hee hee, good one. Well, he really had a romantic relationship with this other girl. That's dangerous. You should really get down on that. Yeah, no, this part of the house is built underground. It's arguably a basement, but it's sort of meant to be a library. So if you going this way, this room is just what you see. It's just quite a small room. It's meant to be sort of a reading alcove. So it's a very, very small room with, weirdly, a map of the world on it. I don't know why, whoever made this place decided to make a map of the world. So legit, I've got a map of the world on the side of me. But through that door, it's a hallway, and across the whole hallway, there's bookcases, like built into wall, floor to ceiling size bookcases all the way down it. I think it's meant to be a library, but at the moment, and I do want to fix it. I want to change it up, and I've been meaning to do it for ages. At the moment, it's all just video games the whole way down it. I do kind of want to make it books. I kind of like feel a bit bad that it's all where in the world is Obscurity San Diego. I do kind of want to change it back into a library and make it be its proper intention. new kid they hired is really quiet. Yeah, but at least he gets their work done. Doesn't he have a scheduled flight this afternoon? Yeah, but we're planning short because someone snagged a blown tire. If someone gets cancelled, I don't think he'll get the flight. Does he even have an instructor yet? Beats me. I think they're talking about you. I know. Shh. I've done every way, balance, calculation, pre-flight check, and document check. Cool, but the wind's picking up, so your solar country flight's cancelled. But this has always happened to me. And that's how the equilibrium is achieved through the four forces of flight. Any questions? Why does the plane have a cat's head? I don't know, it was just on there when I got here, so I wrote all over it. A little entry about working at the airport and Faye falling asleep on the wing of the plane. The runway numbers actually tell you the direction of the runway. Simply add a 0 to the end of the runway number and you have the magnetic landing, the magnetic heading is facing. E.g., runway 9 means 90 degrees on a magnetic compass, so it's facing east. This is also why numbers run on opposite ends of each runway is always 18 degrees apart. Each plane has a minimum airspeed and must maintain under each configuration to keep flying. Sometimes it's about exceeding critical angle of attack, airflow separating from airfoul, etc., etc. In conclusion, planes are kind of like a bus in a movie which explodes if you're under 50 miles per hour. Contrary to some belief, engine failure doesn't make the plane fall out of the sky. The plane will no longer be able to climb, but can still land in a pilot-controlled glide. Mind itself, engine failure doesn't make the plane plummet out of the sky. Engine failure doesn't make the plane plummet out of the sky. Engine failure does make the plane plummet out of the sky. Doesn't look like there's anything else there. Every single time. Yeah, let me get that for you. You just gotta unhook it from the inside end. Wow, that's some crazy maneuvering, kid. I've been here for years, I could never figure that thing out. You must have like some kind of magical vending powers. I don't know, because I have to clean it, so... Okay, here's $24 and change. Wow, that's a lot of pennies. It's okay, I have all day. You're in the airport, you don't have all day. Hurry up and count the pennies, kid. Hold up the line. Why can't I talk to this person? I'm glad. That's the type of thing that makes me glad not to work retail, I have to say. Just like that, huh? I guess everyone has their reason to stop the line. What about you? Well, just between you and me, flight instructing isn't any real passion. In fact, before I came here to teach, I was an acrobatic skywriting pilot. Wow, like making stuff appear in the sky with plane trails? Yep, I was darn good too. But then I got fired. Why? Total discrimination, I tell you. It was all because they found out I'm an illiterate who dropped out of school. Did they care I was the most skillful pilot in the fleet? No. But just because I don't read good, they dropped me out like a hot potato. I could roast my up just thinking about it. Yeah, that really doesn't sound fair. Maybe if I need your service one day, I'll be able to hire you. Thanks, kid. Man, First you get up my soda, and then you vow to give my life meaning again. See, then I'm gonna have to fly destruct the heck out of you. That went well. She sure makes herself at home. What are we missing? Hey, TGD, good to see you. Enjoy your lurk. And lovely to see you, friend. Maybe we could stimulate his memory somehow. Hopefully, let's keep our eyes open. I mean, something to do with this person here. It's a flash. Blink, blink. Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, did you feel that? What? I don't know, some kind of breeze. Somebody just ran past us. Oh, this wasn't open earlier. Did you do that? If I did, you would know. I've been literally right behind you. In fact, I don't even know why I'm following you in a constant manner. That's a good point. What the heck is this? I don't know. But it seems like this may be a ticket out of this memory. So what, we needed a way to continue? That's magically just opened by itself? The most unsettling way, no less. It's weird looking. I'm not sure what's going on with this place ever, but there's only one way to go now. Come on, we gotta jump. Oh, hell no. I can't even look down. There's only one way to find out, Neil. Okay, I'm jumping in 3, 2. Quit pushing me off ledges, Eva. What? I didn't push you. The fuck you didn't. Do 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 do. Oh. Whoa. Hey, you hanging on alright? What's the banging upstairs? Dunno. What's even going on, and why is this happening? You're doing just fine. We're not gonna die. Now, do you have a runway in sight? I think so. Okay. Fly the approach and don't forget the cockpit check. Mixture full rich primer in and locked. 0 Yankee Romeo cleared to land runway 21. God, my roads are busy tonight. My security cameras keep pinging because there's cars driving past. And the lights trigger the camera. It's just going mad. It's just like ping, ping, ping. Every 2 seconds. I'm like literally again already. And it's 1:30 midnight. I don't know why people are still driving around. We're too high. Get some flaps in there. Speed, lower the nose. Alright, I have control. Oh, thank God. Hold on, looks like we're gonna land. I wonder if that's true about the runway thing. That's really interesting if it was. And again, already. Roads are busy. Hey, you all good? No, Eva? I'm not all good. In fact, I'm dead. Game over. Get the fuck up. Alright. They've done that joke. Well, not that joke. I did like that. Hey, Pete. They've done that sort of nod to it being a more traditional game. In the last game as well. Not with a game over sequence, but the last game had the traditional RPG fight scene that just gets stopped instantly. How you doing anyway, Pete? Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your poop. And you... Is it normal to feel kind of dizzy? Don't worry. You'll get past it in time. You know what? Here, take my hat. You remind me of me back when I was a young lad. As in, back then, I knew someone else who was nervous like you. You look pretty cool in that. That was nothing compared to acrobatic skywriting flights I've done, I tell you. One day, I'm gonna go back to that. It's not the plan? What the heck? Why am I meant to trigger here? What if I miss? Oh, there we go. Another headshot, Eva. Booyah, give him a concussion. You're lucky I'm programmed my head. You're lucky I programmed my head as hard as a rock. You sure planned ahead. I guess there. There we go. Boom. Done. Easy. No. Wasn't that security camera that time? Sophia, will you marry me? Will you marry me? I just noticed, because he can't spell. Damn it, Barry. Well, he did want him. Misspelled proposal. So that's why he got fired. Repair. Oh. Oh, that's easy. Seriously? Only one single orb for the memory of his proposal? At least he remembered it. Aviator hat, that's what they're called? Yeah, I never sort of thought about it. To be honest, I've always called it like the Biggles hat. Man, how are you able to pilot an airplane but not drive a car? Priorities, thanks to you. Come on, we're gonna be late. She's sure getting a lot of screen time compared to his wife and his proposal. There's something about her that really bothers me. Don't take it so personally. He's not a college husband. That's not what... Ugh, never mind. Yeah, I got a feeling there's gonna be a twist with her. That she's actually the bird from Bird Story. No, he told her the story about the bird, so I'm guessing not. What was the hat name for it? But Aviator hat or Biggles hat are perfect names. Yeah, I've legitimately always called it the Biggles hat, but that's just what I associate with it the most. Though there's an old computer game I used to play. It's a text adventure, but it had pictures on screen, but it was mostly text. It had a few images on screen. It was a German game called Crash Garrett. It was sort of like a 1920s, what do you call them? Short films sort of film, whatever they're called, the short films from the 1920s. Like Zorro and all that stuff was. Flash Gordon were, I can't remember what actually called it, genre film. It's just completely gone from my brain. It's sort of similar to that. And then one other thing that stuck with me, because I played it as a kid, is there's a sex scene in the game, which is like a really early sex scene. But there's a sex scene on it where he insists on keep on wearing his aviator hat. He's like, I never take the hat off. Always has stuck with me. I've tried to play the game again and just am terrible. I can't finish it. Can't even get up to that scene. Hey, Ravis, how you doing? Your race is May 5th. Hey, actually, just about to pop for shopping. I'm alright. I'm tired, but I'm enjoying having time with work. But yeah, I'm good, I think. I think it's probably the best way to say it. I need to switch my vape pod. The whole movie idea in the Discord. Yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen to watch some movies. What's the matter? You know, I'm gonna pass on this one. It's your first... I wonder what the twist is going to be for this game. Faye is way too important. It's your first rehearsal with them, right? You're nervous enough as it is. Hey, I'm not nervous. And even if I were, well, you being there would help. I guess, but... Movies, never heard of them. Beatles wanted to do movie watch long in a Discord, and was wanting movie recommendations. Goodfellas is what they're talking about before, which I don't know if you've seen Goodfellas, Pete. I don't know if we've ever actually talked about it. I naturally assume you've seen Goodfellas. Being there, I know you're Goodfellas might be a perfect movie. That's what I say. I think it's my favorite of the gangster films. It's by far my favorite Scorsese film, to the point where I really think his other films aren't that great in comparison. Might be the best movie ever made. I'm finding it hard to disagree with you. I really am. That's sort of why I'm pausing. I'm like, that's really tough to argue. Because it's really good. It's really well shot. It's really well acted. It's a great story. Yeah, no, 100% I like other movies more. As I said, Back to the Future is my favorite film of all time. It's always going to be my favorite film of all time. I like Back to the Future more, but I'm never going to say it's a better film at all. I'm never ever going to say it's a better film. It's just because it's not true. It's just a film I have more nostalgia for and enjoy more. Is it a better film? It's not better than a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies I think are way better than Back to the Future, and Goodfellas is definitely one of them. Yeah, like Jaws was saying last time, I think is up there with the greatest films of all time, and that's sort of why I was saying you should watch it. Is because Jaws is an absolutely amazing film, so well shot, so well filmed. And there's just so much to it. And I think Jaws is a better film as a film than Back to the Future. I didn't like it as much, but it's again, better film. I guess, but can't always hang around, you know. Besides, be able to concentrate better without me hanging about. Hey, remember how you always used to tell me about your day after school? Why don't you go ahead and tell me about it after rehearsal? Okay, then it's decided. Bye! What? You'll be fine. Wow, what a wacky gal. Welcome, you want the newcomers, right? Rehearsal's gonna start in a bit. You should warm up in the practice hall first. He can only play scales. Or is he actually really good at playing? Is it gonna be one of the twists? I got a feeling that's gonna be one of the twists. He's actually really proficient as a cellist. Hey, the rehearsal's about to start. Chop chop. Couple more blank pages. Nope, nothing there. A film that's I find really underrated that I really recommend. And I understand. Oh, that's Sophia. Interesting. I find really underrated, though I know I can understand why a lot of people don't like it. Is Tombstone, Western film. Really love that film. It's one of those films like I always force people to watch when I watch movies with them. Frequently, like a forced, you must watch this movie. Tombstone is great. Tombstone's so good. It's legitimately one of the films I've forced so many people to watch because I just think it's great. I don't like the second half as much. Is it the one with Adam Sandler? No. It's an old Western with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. And Val Kilmer's fucking amazing in it. Like, really, really, really good. Like, it just showed that Val Kilmer was far better than he ever got credit for. Genuinely, like wholeheartedly, I think it was an Oscar-performing movie. I think he should have got an Oscar for it. Supporting, he's a supporting role in it, but I think 100% he should have got a supporting Oscar that year. I don't know what he was up against. I'm just literally going to look that up now. Tombstone, because it was 1993. So that means 1994 Oscars. He would have been against Tommy Lee Jones for The Fugitive, which is again big contender. I can understand why he won for The Fugitive. But yeah, really. Although I was just looking because I wanted to see if he was nominated. I was literally just looking it up then, Rabies. So I was just curious. I figured he should at least be a minimum be nominated. Although Val Kilmer's performance as Doc Holliday was praised, he didn't get an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. No thanks. I genuinely appreciate that because I was literally looking it up and you beat me to it. So I actually appreciate the help. He's nominated for Male Performance and Most Desirable Male at the MTV Movie Awards. I don't know if desirable male is the best thing for it. I mean, he is quite attractive in the film, but he's also dying of tuberculosis throughout the whole thing. So he's just like in the movie, he's just constantly like covered in sweat and looking like he's about to die at any given moment, like coughing up. So like Most Desirable is probably not the best thing for if it's for that film. But he's dressed very nice. He is quite sexy how he's dressed. It's just, yeah. He's legit, like, his character's covered in sweat the whole time. That's it though. That's Arthur Morgan drip. He's dressed to the nines. He's dressed better than Arthur Morgan ever dresses. I was desperate to try to make Arthur Morgan look like Doc Holliday. You can't. But yeah, he's just like, yeah. He's covered in sores. He's covered in sweat. And looks like he's like one sneeze away from passing away. I get you. I get you now. But yeah, such a good film, and he's so good in it. At bare minimum, he really should have been nominated. I don't understand why he wasn't. Is this the right place? I can't believe I'm late. Was that Sophia? That's what I said. I guess so. Oh, if Faye was here, things would have been different. Okay, stop. Everyone, stop everything. Something was off around bar 36. I'm somewhere on my right side. By someone in the chill-out section. Someone sitting in the second row toward the front. Colin, is it? I think you're rushing a bit. Better watch that. I will. Alright, let's pick it up back from bar 55. Right into solo. Ready? But yeah, genuinely recommend Tombstone. I pressure a lot of people to watch it. So what does it all mean, Basil? Boom. Done. Alright, I'm done with mine. Me too. Let's see what you... What is that? My best effort? Going on dates already? He sure moves fast. Well, we're still skipping around. Sometimes probably past. Or has it? A quick pencil sketch. What's his? I mean, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Gee, I wonder what where did he learn to draw like that from? That was a quick sketch, that's fine. I don't think I could draw better than that. Oh my god. What? It's jellyfish. Jellyfish! Are you feeling alright, Eva? So many of them. Well, it's gonna have interests other than gardening, I guess. Go take over care of his memory, will you? Just leave me be alone for a while. Right. Well, I guess I always loved the piano, but when I was a kid, I had a piano teacher. Every time I played, she made me feel like the worst pianist in the world. For a while, I stopped going, and I stopped playing. I guess I was a kid with no self-esteem, because it really got to me. And whenever I doubted myself, I remembered her words. One day, I had enough. I said to myself, someday, I'm going to be a concert pianist. But isn't that just letting her dictate what you do with your life? Well, I guess I have a weird way of seeing things. To me, it doesn't matter which path I take as long as I make the most of it. There's only so little time left in this life, and we'll never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'll always be other things to try and other paths to take. So in the end, I think I just have to be satisfied with the ones that I took. But I'm just blabbering now. Enough about me. What about you? What made you want to become a pilot? I wanted to fly to places. That's it. I mean, what more do you need? A long time ago, a friend of mine went somewhere far away. I guess I just wanted to go find him again. Anything important going on up there? Not sure. I was just staring at the sharks. Okay, call me when it's ready to move on. You sure aren't a fan of us? What have I missed? I'm missing one of the balls. One lonely ball. Aha. Hey, where's it going? Wow, for a cephalopod, he's sure cuddly. It actually kind of tickles. Regret Ink Attack. I mean, that's not that much of a regret. I don't think I would want to do my life over again just because of that. I mean, there's a difference between an embarrassing moment and not wanting to be a pilot or something. Why can't I move that? How do I get this to go? Oops. Fuck. I don't know how to do this one. Oh, I've been looking at the wrong fucking bit, that's why. Bum. Here we go. Easy. Easy when I notice. I actually fucking look at it. Hey, we're gonna move on now. Go on in. I'll catch you right up. You're sure taking your time. Hey, no one's kicking me out. Good thing I got my hours in time, huh? You better have. It's gonna be a different world out there. You ready to go? Yeah, in a moment. You done with your jellyfish phase? Snow phase? And yes. What's going on here? Not sure yet, but the place sure looks deserted. Want to draw a plan? No, I'll be here to see it anyway. Notice of airport closure. Guess all for good things come to an end. That could be a regret. You've always liked that pet shit, yes? I had them save it for you. There's a little something to remember this place by. Thanks, boss. You've done good work for us, kid. Honest, respectful work. Oh, I almost forgot. Your favorite plane's still here for one more day before we move there. Want to give one last flight before then? It's on the family. These shelves look weird being empty, huh? This whole place does. Thanks, boss. So what's the next step? With the airport closing down and all? Sure. Well, there's a freight flying job I applied for. I did an interview with them the other day. I think I got a good chance at it. There's still a long way to go, but they'll help me build some more flight hours. Wow. I think you've actually come so far. Feels like only yesterday we were standing on that balcony. Thanks for giving me the kick I needed, by the way. Happy to have obliged. Hey, any progress with that lady from the orchestra? Sophia? Well, we've been talking. And? I don't know. Might try to ask her on a date soon. But, well, you know how I am with that stuff. Want to help me prepare? Oh, I'm not sure I'll be much help with that sort of thing. But if you want advice, I say just work on making yourself more interesting, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, still a work in progress. We've been talking often lately, you know? Sometimes even when I'm here, you just do your own thing. I know. Sorry. It's just been so busy. The good kind though, right? Seems like you got it together. Who was that? Hey, you gonna take up that flight the boss offered? Barry said there's a grass strip near the hill we used to go to, right? Might be a good time to try landing there. Yeah. You coming along? Mm-hmm. Drifted apart. Yeesh. Are they just spreading hibiscus wherever they needed to go? It's hard how a simple wish, being happy, could end so tangled up. You shouldn't make it being easy on us being ambiguous with the details. Yeah, I got an idea. Received permanent marker. There, now let's get you paid. You moron, you can't just draw him a smile on him like that. Lips are red, not black. Great job, now he looks like an affectionate joker. Almost burnt through his memories, haven't we? I guess the vortex should just be up ahead. Good. Maybe it'll help us get to the source of what he wants. We don't know already. It's her, obviously. There's a reason she keeps showing up. This guy clearly has a childhood sweetheart on his mind. He's been asking what ifs. He wants her, but he's got principles, so he knows he can't have her. The perfect equation for a sad, sad man who needs help hacking the root of the problem. He's suggesting we remove her? Well, if we do, you'd be the expert. But whatever happens, we'd have to change something. And in the end, she's the one we could have altered the most anyhow. Colin himself said we should avoid trying to change things involving his family, right? Now all these memories, based on any other consistency we keep coming back to. I guess you're right. We could start with her and work our way up from there. But something still doesn't add up. Hello? Could it be? It's me, Roxy, I'm here. Oh. How's it going in there? Awesomely, of course. How are you doing? Did you bring the paperwork? Yeah, I brought the paperwork, alright. I also brought Rob. What? I can't stand that guy. I can hear you. Hi, Rob. Hey. Anyway, you guys want to come out real quick and get the paperwork done? We're kind of on a roll here. Maybe you should ask them to help us with the papers. Oh, by the way, Neil, I was going to ask about the machine. I'm heading out. Got the forms ready to fill in? Wait, what? You know the protocols, Eva. Colin's our patient now. We're going to have to check those forms. Yeah, but we've let others help before, and headquarters never cared. Maybe we should have cared, Eva. Maybe we should have cared. When were you all for one for protocol? Anyway, get the last memory link while I'm gone, will you? I won't be long. And come in when you're ready to go to the next memory. I don't want to miss it. Hey. Act 2. You don't have to leave anymore. We're only up to Act 2? So let me get this straight. You took about a whole machine because maintenance department sucks, but it was the easiest way. I had just lifted the company process and they would have gotten done. Much like this paperwork. Oh my gosh, I just realized you're talking and writing at the same time. That's amazing. I hope I didn't cause you to make a mistake. I'm so sorry. You know, sometimes even I can't tell you're being sarcastic, and that's saying a lot. Come to think of it, you actually remind me a bit of someone from this patient's memory. She's wacky and all over the place too. Oh? Bet I would have loved to meet her. I'm sure you would have. Too bad we're going to have to do something about it. Anyhow, whoosh, the paperwork's done and signed. Thanks for bringing the docs, Rox. I gotta check on Colin. Oh, you're just gonna get away like that? You might have fought Eva and Rob, but do you think you could fool a fellow technician? Did a quick diagnostic earlier. Seems like you've done more than removing the stabilizer. The machine you're using here isn't even official Sigma equipment, is it? Because you registered a machine back in the headquarters in your office. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm going to find out. Hey, Rob. How's the situation looking? It's fine. I was talking with a medical doctor and... What's with the murderous atmosphere? Oh, Rob, you're tripping again. No, I'm not. In fact, tripping again. Is everything going okay in here? Swimmingly. He was just going to check on Colin. Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Colin. About earlier. Never mind that. How's the progress with the patient? You're swell. We've almost unlocked the entire timeline. And we'll just send a signal and bam, another job. We're done. Sounds like you got everything under control. You bet. Hey, look. I still think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier. When I said I couldn't stand you, I suppose only because I thought you weren't listening. Uh-huh. Move along. Huh. Whole lifetime of memories, and we barely ran into any of these nice ones. Eva, do you hear me? Neil? Yep, how's it going in there? Just trying to find the last memory link. Still? There was only one left. Yeah, I don't know. I looked everywhere. The scan showed there's one more here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. You done with the paperwork? Well, Damn it. Where are my pills? Neil? better not left them in the car again. Are you still there? Sorry, I'm not finished with paperwork yet. How long does it take to fill in and sign some papers? It's almost ready. I'll come back as soon as it's done. Alright, just make it quick. Shouldn't take long to get to the car and back. How quick can we get? I wonder if how Colin's wife... Oh, where is she? It's not here. Not there. Is she upstairs? Yes, she is. You're right, Ellie. Just need to take care of some things. Headed back soon. That's good. We're done connecting most of the past with Colin's memories, by the way. If you like, I could tell you about the things we found. Would that be considered confidential? Yeah, but you're his wife. I personally think you deserve to know. Thanks, but I'm okay. Aren't you at least curious about the things we found? Sure. There's a time when I've been dying to know every detail. You really use the day off because so much shit you need to do at work. Do you not get Good Friday off? I guess you technically don't because you're sort of vaguely in health. Then again, I'm vaguely in what I'm in. So, I guess that's kind of surprising I get it off as well. But now, I don't think it matters much anymore. Perhaps you know some things I don't. Maybe it even changed my view of things. So even then, it'll just be another incomplete piece of reality. After a lifetime where it's all said and done, I feel like the best I could do is simply stay with the reality I've come to peace with. There is, however, something I wanted to ask, only because I feel like it's meant for me. Did you find anything about why Colin put his book here and like this? No? I was actually going to ask you about that. He's had it for a long time now, but keep replacing its pages. Now it's just filled with pieces of blank paper. If you find something about it meant for me, please let me know. That's why I ask. Understood? I'll keep an eye out for it. Hey, wait. Dr. Watts, right? Now, I haven't been the most welcoming, and you probably know why by now. I know you're just here to do your job. So, thank you for helping him. Yeah, no hard feelings. Hopefully it's really slick to the holiday. I mean, I don't know. I'd instinctively assume it would be. Not gonna say yeah it is. I just don't have a fucking clue. The problem is, you could just have a, hey mister, you could just have a bunch of other people, like, wanting to get shit done, and you have to get shit done for them. And you come by here. Oh, it's you again. Thanks for kicking Amber's door into the pond for me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, is that your mother? It's okay. I hope you traumatized that kid. She's been picking on my potato for years. It's time she learned her lesson. And now I've got even a smaller potato. I was really starting to worry about the future. You named your other kid Potato too? Of course not. Don't be silly. It's just a nickname. His real name is Spud. By the way, the man in front desk said you're here to visit Old Man Colin. You know Colin? Yeah, he literally once beat up Annabelle for me. Did I use that word right, Ma? No, dear? You mean figuratively. Oh. But whatever's. So anyway, last week, Colin gave me some leftover jar of lemon juice. I've seen him since then, though. Can you please give it back to him? Wait, lemon juice? What for? To write spy messages, of course. It's invisible ink. I've already read in two-legged secret letters to Spud, for when he can read good. When Colin said he was already done using it, so I could borrow the whole jar if I wanted. Oh. Huh. Lucky me. So could you give the jar back to Colin? I don't think Colin needs it anymore. Probably keep it. Well, thanks. I'm going to write a letter to myself. Potato, time to head back home. Oh, alright. Eva, you calling me from the machine? Yeah, at least this function's still working normally. Hey, listen. I think I might have figured out Colin's book with the blank pages. It's not important right now. I need you to check on something for me. What? Bye. Is everything going okay in there? Finding the last memory link? No. Are you at the computer? It can be. Good. Could you run a record search on Faye? Check for any aviation incidents? You think she was in a plane crash? I just want to rule out the possibility of something out. I'll send you an extracted profile. It's enough data, even without a last name. Let me know when you have the results. Okay. You need your pills. Hello. Hey, Rox, you still on your laptop, right? Yep. Just forward a profile to you. Mind helping me run a record check? Sure. Mind telling me what you're up to with the machine? Okie dokie, Loki Pokey. It's settled in. I'll call you back with the results. Gotta get them drugs. Gotta get them drugs. It's a consumable repeat theme song. God damn it, stop ringing me. Hey, I'm still working on that. Neil, can you hear me? Yes. I only do one drugs. I buy it at the store. Yeah, but you gotta get the drugs. You gotta get them. Hello, you there? I'm right here. What is it? Neil, if you can hear me. Listen, I don't think she... Eva? You still there? Weird, the comm must be malfunctioning. I'll fix it as soon as I get back. Wait a minute. Huh, that's a nice bike. I wish I had one like it. Oh my god. Eva, what happened earlier? No, it's Roxy, you silly putty. Oh. So how's the record search going? It's going just great. Actually, no, it's not great at all. Well, what Rob's saying is depends on your perspective. What? It's a yes or no question. Did she die in a plane crash or not? Well, So here's the great part. There's no plane crash on her record, so you won't have to worry about that. Sheesh, why didn't you just say so? Simple no would have sufficed. But that's not all, though. The thing is, there's not only no plane crash, there's nothing else to her record either. In fact, there is no record of Faye. She is the bird. Is there no record available to public domain? It's no record in existence anywhere. Yeah, I thought so. She is going to be literally the bird. We've checked a cumulative public record, the private ID network databases even. Well, even a few places we technically don't have access to. Still, there's no record of anything, no death. Oh. So unless Colin's got some extreme form of sort of amnesia condition, he doesn't. I checked. Yeah, so... Oh, sorry, got another call. Hello? And free, even if it was someone like me. Hey, where are you two going? Company called. We got another patient living across town. Yeah, gotta hop. Sorry, Nee. Not cool, huh? Should have taken a nap. Yeah, we all used to it by now. Seems like you got a handful to sort out yourself too, huh? I've never really been in movies. I guess he just never sort of translated to and yeah, I can only assume it's his choice. Yeah, I literally assume it must be his choice. He did a tour here, or it's coming up, and it's the most expensive comedy show New Zealand's ever had, as in ticket prices. So he charges a lot for tickets. I can't remember how much they are, but they're like ridiculously expensive. B-Movie's one of the most famous flips ever. I mean, it's become a meme now. It's sort of become a cult hit now. It's sort of going to redeem itself in that way. But yeah, I assume it just must be his choice. I don't know why he did B-Movie then, but you're right. After the success of Seinfeld, you'd imagine producers were kicking down his door. He wrote B-Movie. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to say, like, I'm guessing he sort of didn't write it and went hunting producers. There's probably something else there. It's so weird. So I was just looking at stuff, like all this stuff glowing under the lights. It's weird. But I don't know. I don't know the history of B-Movie. But yeah, as I say, after the success of Seinfeld, I would have assumed producers would have been kicking the shit, like trying to get down his door, trying to offer him any movie under the sun. Yes, if what we yielded means what I think it means, you might be in for a tricky evening. So with Steve Carell, I mean, Tim Allen had somewhat the same with Home Improvement, with the Santa Claus and all of those sort of films. Santa Claus was obviously successful since they did 50 of the fucking films. I've read the patient's case, by the way. If for a word of advice, well, you're probably going to give it anyway, so. Shaquille O'Neal, what a movie career he had. I know the deal tales of Colin's life reminds me of a case we've done. Just try to remember making someone happy isn't about finding the answers. It could also be about shaping the question. Anyhow, good luck. By the way, don't think you're getting off the hook easy. After this is done, you got explaining to do, don't you? And it's gonna be so much fun. See ya. Looking forward to it. Oh wait, something just occurred to me. Well, I'm not sure why yet. I don't know why. I do know why you removed. I do know that you removed this machine stabilizer. But with the patient's subconscious being neurowired systems processor, well, I'd be good to have a backup plan if he's able to get around a single thread firewall. Did anybody be in TV movies back in the day? The owner of the Yankees was on SNL. Where's the book? SNL 4 times. Where's Eva? Eva? It's probably best not to provoke anything before figuring out what's going on. I should find Eva first. I think we lost Eva. Huh. Link between his timelines overworld got unlocked. Eva's not there anymore. Easy to look for her from there. It's all connected. Eva, are you here? You remember Collins had his pairs together so far. So she's gonna be in one of them. Where could she be? Not here either. Dang it, how can she be in the machine but not anywhere in the memories? Less. System narrowed down Eva's most recent position. Oh, duh. Freaking Bermuda Triangle. Guess it's back to the crime scene. System, load up all available recordings from here. I'm heading out. Got real forms ready for filling. Wait, what? Looking concobs, how could this one memory link be so hard to find? The idiot's sure taking a sweet time. Wait a minute. Are you at a computer? Good. Can you run a record search of Faye, checking for any aviation accidents? I just wanted to rule the possibility of something out. Neo, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Neo, if you can't hear me, listen, I don't actually think she's real. She's on his head, and something strange is happening. Hello? Say something. Now they're gone. What is this? Uh-oh. You. What did you do to Eva? Did they go horror mode with this game? What the fuck is this? Fucking hell, they did go horror mode with this. Damn it, this isn't even freaking genre of the patient I signed up for. This is taking a turn. Shit, yeah. It's been a nice little wholesome story about maybe true love, regrets about something, and now it's gone full fucking Silent Hill. What do you want? Leave. We can't leave. This is our job. God sent us for us to be here. He changed his mind. Leave. You don't belong here. What do you want? When you want it? Now. Fine, you want to play hardball? Let's play freaking hardball. What do you want? No more bears. When you want it, now. You may have the host subconsciousness, but I'm still the admin of this world. I never thought I'd have to use this, but you leave me no choice. It's time to show you my true power. This gesture control interface was a terrible idea. We play Hubble? Man's got game. Is this like He-Man meets Voltron meets Sailor Moon? That's what you call a manifestation, right? And it is. And what a manifestation. The manifestation. you think I'm gonna show you mercy? You're sadly mistaken. Give up now, and maybe I'll consider. Please leave. Dang nabbit. This is so not what I put the back door for. Back door, eh? I guess even my code needs testing before practical use. What the heck happened to Eva? I need to get to the bottom of this. The answer to college will get me back into the overworld. Oh, where's Colin? System narrowed down position is a rogue mental activity. So basically everywhere. She's split up everywhere? Where do you even begin? Where's the youngest one here? Begin at the beginning? She's here somewhere. System disable interactivity for all non-operators, including Colin. Where is Eva? Hey. You've been here since the beginning, haven't you? You even had a glimpse of his life. Don't speak as if you know the beginning. What the? What is this place? You tell me. Well, wait a minute. I'm gonna stop the game after this cutscene and we're gonna watch a hotel review. This is an unfinished interface. How are you even here? And where's Eva? Or should I tell you? You were gonna remove me from Colin's memories. We weren't necessarily gonna. You were here to do your job, are you not? You said yourselves that you started me and worked your way up. You know, said that because we didn't know you could hear us. Wait, that came out wrong. But listen, you need to believe me. I'm on the patient's side, not the contracts. This is just a misunderstanding. We're here to do what's best for Colin, and you can work with us to make it happen. That does sound enticing. It'd be nice if that were the case. But should I believe you? Well, let's see. No. Access to current memory denied. Commencing forward booting. Hey, wait! I'm the admin. Damn it! Why did my own system elope with my patient's favorite imaginary friend? That's our save point for now. sec. We're going to watch a hotel review. And that's where I'm going to end the stream for tonight. Let's find the one I wanted to watch.
I've got to try something more interesting. Maybe I should get into snakes.
Hey everyone, welcome
Oh. Where's my mouse? Display capture.
back. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I once stayed in a 747 hotel.
I got another plane
Well,
one.
Today I'm in the Netherlands and I thought I would go and check out another airplane hotel. However, this one is slightly different compared to the one in Stockholm that had many rooms and I stayed in the cockpit. This one I have to myself. This is not just many rooms, this is just one big hotel room and it's just for me. You have to see this. Let's go and check it out. I'm literally at an airport in the middle of nowhere in the Netherlands. I've got the whole plane to myself. What is inside is truly amazing. Before I go in and show you, I just thought we'll have a quick look around the aircraft because it is absolutely huge. Doesn't have an air bridge. The stairs are all ready to go up. Look at the propellers.
Luxurious.
And also, it's got a red carpet.
Bit rickety, but
now,
nice.
I'm actually really looking forward to my night stay in here because, you know, when I was in the other hotel, yes, I had the whole aircraft to myself, but that was because no one else was staying that night. However, it doesn't matter because this whole aircraft is just for me, and it also has a pretty good working cockpit. Well, when I say working, you'll see what I mean when we walk in there. Let's head in.
Yeah, I know. Here's the
Walk here as well,
walk all the way up,
few
walk back down and grab the camera. There's a few ones I found a bit weirder. I can't remember what they are off my head.
Keys. Amazing, right?
Oh, the one in the
Now,
hotel
I
the
don't
other
know where
time.
to start.
The one that was actually a really cool shot, but the one that was set up at the hotel with like the stairs, and you could see him walking around the different floors. It was a really cool shot, but fucking hell.
Do we go
I was
that
so
way
near with someone to
or
pinch
do I
it.
go that way? In fact, let me just show you the living room first. I still can't believe this is all for me, but this living room is pretty spacious, almost like the first class area on a private jet. So, wow, nice and comfy leather seats with these tables that push out so you can put a tea or a coffee on them. And of course, right at the front is the cockpit, but I will actually show you that later on. What's also cool about these areas is that if you want something to plug your phone into, the plug sockets come out like that. What's in here? I have no idea what this is. This is all in Dutch, so I don't know. Is this a game or something?
You mean grab water before what happened with the transformation again? She knocked us out instantly. We transformed, she knocked us out instantly. We tried to walk around Colin's earliest memory and she kicked us out of it, and that's where we ended there.
Windows are. I love the lighting all the way across here.
We'll play
at the top.
again.
But let me just pan you around and just look
Maybe tomorrow
at the
night.
length of the plane.
Normally
all
tomorrow
the way
night will be
down
my streaming
into
of
the
TV
bedroom.
shows.
First up, we've got the
They'll be
TV.
streaming
We also
tomorrow
have
morning.
a range of
So this
DVDs
time
that I
tomorrow.
can check out if I want. We've got minibar price list.
So I want to finish
so
the game
minibar
off.
stuff is not included. I've got a menu for dinner tonight, and there's more instructions here about the hotel. It's weird saying the hotel, isn't it? I noticed that there's all these books, and all of these are people's comments. So when they've stayed here, going up to yesterday, I believe. So I'll put my little bit in there after my stay. So it comes with a full kitchen. I have a range
tapping his fingers.
of tea to choose from, like literally loads. I've got some cappuccinos there if I want it. But check this out. I've always wanted this in my house. Instant hot water.
Yeah, I kind of want that
Look
too.
at that. I don't need a kettle. Just got to remember not to
like
wash
it.
my hands in there. There's the normal sink as well. And if I don't want a tea, look at this. A Miele coffee machine built in. I want
Fuck
one of
me,
these
I
around the
want
house.
that.
Now,
Yes,
it's in
yes,
Dutch, so I've got
yes.
to try and
I
figure
want
out
that
how
so
this
much.
actually works, so I can get a
I
cappuccino
really,
going. There's
really
even
want
a
that.
frother. If I wanted it, I've got an oven, so you can
This
put
is
this out for like a
mental.
week.
I really
A
love this.
dishwasher and a huge
This is
fridge.
all in an
We've
airplane.
got cups, wine glasses, and some red wine. There's also some cupboards down here where
You want to
you
live?
can
I want to live here. This is
got
all in an
a
airplane.
mini bar. Now all this.
This is like
comes
one of the
at an
nicest
extra
hotels you've ever
cost.
stayed in.
It's not censored, so I'm alright. I don't think so. No, it's not. Champagne. All the spirits I could want, including a nice Baileys there. We've got beer and some soft drinks down there as well. So the price list for a Coke, €3. This wine is €9. This little Baileys, €6. And then we move on into the dining area, which has been set up for 2 people for Valentine's. So when I order dinner, it gets
Oof.
delivered to me. So I don't know whether I'm going to actually need these plates, but I like how they've set it out.
That's
I've
a bit
even got
sad he
couple of
didn't bring his
cakes
wife
there
along.
to enjoy. There's more candles, sugar, flute glasses, and an ice bucket. Got some fresh fruit, very funky vases. Look at that. And then also a couple of chairs to eat your
Yeah.
dinner on, so I guess you can push them
He's
up.
going to
I
stay
have
here
show
by
you
himself
this,
and
though.
wank
There
himself
is
silly.
mini treats on here. I don't think I've ever seen a Kit Kat that small before. Where on earth do you get those Kit Kats from? A little mini peanut butter Kit Kat. I'm in heaven. And there is loads of other little treats on there, including
Oh.
some peppermints. It's a nice touch. And what's
Yeah.
also pretty good is there is electrical outlets pretty much everywhere. I was wrong. The seating
Oh,
is down here.
that's crap.
So I
That's,
guess I
you meant to
sit
have a
on these
romantic
to
dinner
sit
and you're
at
sitting on
the
that.
dinner table. A bit
That's
hard,
pretty shit.
but perfect. So up this part of the plane, it gets a little bit crazy.
That's the only
First
downfall
up,
so far is those
we
seats.
have a
the
bath
fuck?
jacuzzi. Very nice.
This place is amazing.
Look at that, you can hear the planes going off out there. And if you didn't want a jacuzzi, how about
A sauna
a sauna? Yeah, you heard me right. A sauna
and a plane.
Well, in this sauna, 6 people. Obviously,
Today's
this
stream
sauna's
is
a little
sponsored
bit
by Kit
different.
Kat.
The heat comes out
I
of here
wish.
rather than
I want some peanut and
stones.
hazelnut Kit Kats.
There's more heating there.
How you doing,
There's
son?
heating there. There's more heating there. In fact, it's kind of more like an
I mean, this
oven
place is now
than a
officially
sauna.
bigger than
And
my
what is
house.
amazing about all these rooms on the back, they all have a little window that you can see through all the way down the end as well. I can't believe I'm sitting in a sauna in a plane. 2 sinks with some goodies, buttons and needles, some shower gel, conditioner. I love these taps. One thing I've noticed, there's only 1 mirror in the whole place.
That's a bit
It's
weird.
here. And then behind this door, we have the shower. And this shower, right, is huge.
It's nice.
Look at that shower head. I've never seen a shower head like it. That is humongous. A big
I like
rainfall
it.
shower. And dare I say it, you could easily get 10 people
I do
in
like a
here,
Kit Kat.
But you can still see into the next room, which I'll show you in a minute, and then you can look back into the sauna as well. I love how they've done that. There's a little step down to come in. And then the last room, we have the throne. And what's very interesting about this
I do like a
is
big
that
Kit
they
Kat.
have got
Like,
black toilet roll.
what the
Now,
hell?
I don't want to go into too much detail, but I don't think black toilet roll is a good idea.
No.
I'm sure you'll tell me why in the comments, but the branding is on point because
That's
the
weird.
black furnishings, right?
Kit Kat
is
Chunky
black
was because the
tap.
Kit Kat
It
Chunky. I
almost
like
looks like carbon.
what
Even
we
though
had
this is
called
B-Day,
Milo Kit
I've
Kat
never seen a
Chunkies here,
B-Day quite
which
shaped like that. In fact,
is-
if you had little kids in here,
Milo
they'd probably think that's their
is,
toilet. And it's all frosted glass, so
hot
you
chocolate.
can keep your dignity as well. Right, now
So it's
before
like
we
hot
head into
chocolate
the
powder
bedroom, there is a balcony here
Kit
we need
Kat
to go
Chunky.
check out. Let's just head out here. And then we have our own little veranda where we can take in views. Just going to quickly mention, we are by a local airport and there is an option to take a flying lesson when you stay here, or you can take a short flight, which is exactly what I'm going to do in the morning. Whether it's going to be a flying lesson or just a short flight, I don't know. yet. I've got to
Well,
set
that
myself up.
explains
I've
a
never been
lot.
in a small
Explains
plane
why he
before.
fucking probably
So
smells
out
of
here
shit
we've got
because he
a
can't
couple
wipe
of
his ass
chairs
properly.
and a table and a nice lawned area. There's also access down there as well if I want. You can see the back of the plane here, which to be honest doesn't look as clean as the other side, does it?
No, it's. I mean,
but check this out. This
It's done up
is
for
the
Valentine's and he's all by
I
himself.
kind of don't want to mess the bed up, but this has been done for Valentine's.
Yeah.
A little bit lonely that I'm here on my own. On the bed though, we've got a nice little heart biscuit. We have slippers and a robe. Now to get into the bed, obviously
That's
it's from
so
this side
sad.
only because you can't get around the sides. But I love how the bed is framed with the lamps at the side. You've also got access to the air conditioning to turn all the lights off, and all these little blinds on the windows.
I'm
It's
thinking
nice.
more
I've
along the
also
lines
got
of the
a
fact
huge
that
TV with another DVD
the
player
hotel
as well, so I
manager
can
or
watch as
hotel
many movies
workers
as I want to. I say there is no
have gone
other
to
way
all
around
this
the bed,
effort to
but
be
you
like,
can walk
we'll
on
do something
here,
really
I guess,
lovely
if you
for
want to. Now the bed
this
is
guy, obviously
very
treating his
comfortable. I
wife
don't
or
wanna mess
girlfriend
it
or
up,
partner
but
or boyfriend
it's a
or
huge
husband,
bed
whatever.
and love
Do a
the
nice
headboard.
Valentine's.
The only thing is when you
Staying
put
in
the
this
heating on
lovely
out there
place
because
will
you're
make
a
it
little
look
bit cold, if you
so
come into the
romantic
bedroom,
for
because
them.
The roof is a little bit lower.
And he just comes
the
in by
ceiling is
himself.
lower, but the bed's a bit higher. It feels very warm in here, so I need to make sure that's quite cool later. I can also just wave my hand and just control all the lighting from in here. I've got cockpit lighting, lounge, bedroom, outside lighting as well.
Oh, that'd be
Back, turn
amazing to
that
prank
on.
people with.
Ready for later. Look at the lighting controls. Sports bathroom, sports shower, sports
Spots.
bed, sports sauna, sports toilet.
It's not sports,
This is so big in
spots,
here
you
as well.
doodle.
If I wanted to keep my steps up or do a little bit of jogging in the morning, I
That's
could just jog
the
down to the
lights,
cockpit.
that's spots.
Right, let's head in. And if you love planes and you're into aviation, you are going to love this.
Sports lighting.
Check it out. Look at the lighting.
What the hell does
as you
sports
come
lighting
in.
mean?
The blue LEDs. This is amazing.
It's the sports lighting on the
You
ground.
won't have to hunt far to find exciting deals with Briscoe's huge deal hunt. So fill your baskets with savings and a massive 25 to 60% off store-wide. All kitchen appliances up to
Do I
60%.
need anything?
Now it's quite dark at the minute, so hopefully you can see all this stuff. But all of this stuff, there's lights on it, so it all feels like
I was
it's
looking at
real,
this.
and you can literally touch everything.
Let's just hit the
There are
cockpit
lights
as a flight
on
simulator
in
area.
the cockpit.
That would be dope as
How
hell.
crazy is that?
Just have like replace the
You can even
windows
put
with
your captain's
like
hat on. All these seats have been re-upholstered
Video,
as well. The
monitors,
smell of
computer
leather
monitors.
in here is really nice. I mean, look at these seats. Next, I have no idea what this is. What on earth does this used to be?
it's for dropping
I'm
bombs.
gonna like look through them. Captain Tim, at your service. How do we step in here? As you move these, both of them move like in a real aircraft. Look, everything you can physically switch
What do you mean like
and
in
off.
it is a real
Everything
aircraft.
is
It's obviously a
buttons here. Unlike the
decommissioned
Jumbo Jet
plane.
Hotel, where some buttons weren't working, there's switches everywhere. Although because
It
of
is
the
a
lights,
real aircraft.
I do feel like I could actually be turning something on. Someone in the comments can tell me what this is. Obviously you look through something, but if you're flying a plane, how can you look through that? Don't get that. I think that's like a little weather station, isn't it? But all these buttons you can touch. Engine start panel. There is a light on.
Yep, push it, push it.
I think this was a Russian plane. Look at that.
Flick everything, push all the
Engine
buttons.
start. Oh. Actually turns the light off.
Oh, you broke
This
it.
is what? The rudder control? Look at that.
We're talking about the last one where he's
Safe
like
to say, I could be
accidentally
in here
take
for a little
off.
while.
I think he's
hang
actually going
around.
to accidentally take
By the
off
way,
on
if
this
you are
one.
liking the video, it would help me out enormously if you could give the video a thumbs up. And do you know how many of you watch the videos are still not subscribed? It is free to do. If you see that subscribe button, make sure you click it. It helps me out more than you know, and it is free. So I'm just going to play around in here a little bit more, and then we'll order some dinner. So just finishing off a little bit of editing.
I like that he is just
Now,
probably sitting there
this is
playing
where
around
I'm
for
going
like
to be
an
going out
hour.
to dinner. Now, the restaurant is literally just over the road, and they do deliver here. But I'm kind of thinking that by the time they walk it over, it's going to get cold. And as much as I'd like to eat in here, I don't
got
want my food
cakes
to
there.
go cold. I am going to have
got
breakfast in
little
here in the
cakes
morning
there.
because it gets delivered to me. So I thought we'll go and have dinner.
looks so
I know
good.
I need to take this hat off. By the way, just look at the cockpit, how it looks so cool lit up.
He should so
Look at
go
that.
across the road
Can't
wearing that
forget
hat.
these keys, otherwise I won't be able to get back in. The restaurant is still open. Well, there's no real lights on the outside of the Apart from the lights on the
that's
path,
cool.
which look
It's the sports
a bit
lights.
like a runway.
It's closed.
No, it's closed. Are you kidding? It's only 7 o'clock. Shame they never told me that this place closes early.
How the fuck does it close at 7?
Literally, I am in the middle of nowhere. So it looks like I'm not going to be getting any food tonight. I think all I've got is those Kit Kats in there.
And the
gutted.
cakes.
You know, I called them about 2 hours ago just to see, you know, what time they're open till. But I would have thought, you know, it's only 7. What time is it? It's only 7:30. I thought they'd be open.
Yeah, I would have
So
thought they'd be
dinner
open.
did end up being McDonald's, which is about a 10-minute drive down the road. And I thought I'd end the
That's
night
so
with a
good.
bubble bath. What, the hat's too much? I'll see you in the morning. Oh, this is nice.
Imagine
Too many
this
bubbles
party
in it.
back there, so weirdo wearing the
So
fucking
breakfast is
captain hat.
served. Now, yesterday when I booked in, a very kind lady said, "What time would you like breakfast?" So I picked 9 o'clock. I've been up since 8 o'clock. Had a nice shower, a nice gentle way
This
to
is
start
breakfast?
the morning. And this is what has been delivered. So got some cucumbers, tomato, there's jam, there's this very cute little Nutella. I just actually looked at this, and considering this is the smallest little Nutella bottle ever, it's already been opened.
That's a
and
bit shit.
Half of it has been used. I mean, I thought I would have appreciated at least a brand
Yeah,
new
actually
one.
having some Nutella.
There is some honey, there is some ham, some cheese.
That cheese, what the
some
fuck?
pastries, a bread roll, some crackers, croissant. There's some strawberries. There's yogurt. What's this? Oh, butter. And look under here.
Egg.
There is an
Egg.
egg that is still hot. Fresh
like
orange
egg.
juice and what looks like fresh milk. Now, it's a little bit cloudy this morning, so the flight that I've got booked, I'm not sure whether it's going to happen because of the cloud base, and I know that the cloud level's quite low, so if I do go up, I might not be able to see anything, so I'll have to wait to see if that's going to happen. Okay, let's try this coffee machine out. I so want one of these in my house. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I desperately want one of these in my house.
Let's hit OK for
If
coffee.
I could take anything from this plane, it'd be
working.
this. I do have an espresso
amazing.
machine, but this
what
looks
I
so
absolutely
cool.
love about this plane hotel is the fact that you have the whole plane to yourself, and it is absolutely huge. Like I showed you earlier on in the video, you can run from one end to the other.
It's like
It's
your diarrhea,
so
well,
long.
I
And the
would
fact that
drink
you've got
that
a sauna
pee.
in here, a shower, a bath, a whirlpool bath at that. I guess the only downside to it is that it is in the middle of nowhere, and like last night when the restaurant was shut, it
That's
took me a little while
mental,
to
though,
drive
that the restaurant
somewhere
shuts at
to go and
7.
get some food. Even there's like no local shops near here. You've got to get in the car and drive about 5-10 minutes, but it's
Looks
not
like
too
the
bad.
type weighs
So being kind of
too much
almost on this airport as well, you can get these small little flights and also learn how to
I can
fly.
actually see
I'm
that, in all
absolutely
fairness.
gutted that I can't do that today because the weather is a bit rubbish. Breakfast was included in the price, as is of course as much tea and coffee that you can actually want. If you wanted to put this out for a few days, obviously you can cook your own food. There's an oven here, there's a full kitchen there you can use. And for any aviation enthusiast, the big draw is the cockpit. The fact that they've kind of done it all up and they've put little lights in there as well, and the smell of the leather as you walk in with the seats. They've done a fantastic job. In fact, there's a DVD in here which shows you how they put the plane together and how they actually built this, and the actual whole plane was done out by a famous designer. Security wise, there is an actual gate on the front of it that is also
there's
locked.
so much
The front
security.
door locks. I guess the back door for me felt a little bit kind of flimsy, but it did
I did
look
see there was
okay, but
spikes
I'm
on
not
it,
overly
but
paranoid
still.
about my safety because it is really in the middle of nowhere. Now I'm comparing this to the Jumbo stay in Stockholm just because that's the only other plane hotel that I've stayed in before, and this one of course is more like a private plane which is completely luxurious compared to the one in Stockholm. At least this bed isn't held up by books. So how much did
True.
it cost?
I forgot about that.
€425. That was for 2 people as well. And I really like the attention to detail they did for Valentine's, even though it was just me. And I did actually put
It's
on the
quite
booking it was
expensive.
just for one person, but I guess they always just say it's for 2 people anyway. Tell me what you thought in the comments, and if you want to see a jumbo
I mean, it's very expensive. I guess it was for 2 people for one thing, and also the stuff that I'm sort of hard. It's hard for me to say whether it is super expensive or not because there's a lot of amenities to the place, being the whirlpool bath, the sauna, and all of that, and plus you can cook and all that shit in the place. It's a very fancy hotel. Anyway, that is stream. I am streaming tomorrow morning. I am thinking I'll probably do my watch long stream tomorrow morning. And then finish off Finding Paradise tomorrow night. I was seeing if there's anybody to raid. Tomorrow morning we'll do just the normal stuff, so we'll have some To Tell the Truth, Price is Right, Carmen Sandiego, all of that. Yes, I gotta go to bed, unfortunately. Gotta go to sleep. It is currently 2 a.m. But my partner is... I'd raid you if you were online, Pete. There's just literally... I'm just looking... I got people online. But honestly, there's just nobody I want to raid. I guess Mike would be the best one. There's so many people I follow that I should just unfollow. Hey me. Yawning. I guess we'll raid. I don't even know who the fuck this is. Why I follow them. Yeah, I'll raid Baron. I don't unfollow this person because I legit don't know who they are. And then we'll raid Baron. Friend of the channel, friend of Rain Sounds.
Jet Hotel, and this.
I was accidentally searching YouTube. No, it was someone who's streaming Animal Crossing. They were probably a friend of a friend, but I don't remember them. So yeah, we'll raid Baron, friend of the channel, friend from real life. I met him several times already. Lovely lad. He's playing something.
I'm a psycho. I told you I'm a psycho.